Dabira Olua Adeyinka Oniayuku. I am one of the NSAS protesters, and I also played a few roles as regards the organization on the protest ground. And from on the 20th of October 2020, we have been going back and forth with the government taking responsibilities for the victims that are affected. For a bit here at the hospital, they did a bit, and majority of the workload is on the parents of the victims, and we, a few Nigerians that have been catering for these people. And then what actually prompted this press conference is the fact that the panel processing, initially the energy was good, was high, it was nice, but lately we found out that we are not getting the kind of response we expected because of the victims. Especially, it is not convenient for these guys. Some of them have had to relocate back to their states because they can't take care of themselves anymore. Some of them have been amputated, some of them have brain issues, and they are not stable. So taking them back and forth on a weekly basis to come to the panel should be something that I think should be put into consideration.
I got shot on my right leg, straight bullet. So right now, I'm feeling pains. I can't even walk with my two legs again. So I got shot on 20th of October by the police. So those boys took me to the hospital, Bobby Hospital. That's where they took me to. So when I got there, the doctor said that there is no way they can treat the leg except they cut it, because the bullet destroyed the bullet damaged the blood vessel. That there is no way they can treat the leg. The leg swelled up, and it was cold. They don't have any alternative than to cut the leg. So before they cut the leg, my family must be there before they cut the leg. So that's where they cut the leg. So as they cut the leg, since then, I've been feeling pains. The leg have been disturbing me. Most especially the phantom pains and the veins. I can't leave the leg until I touch the leg. If I touch the leg, I can get myself small. But if I leave it, the leg will be disturbing me. I can't sleep in the night because of this leg. So I'm pleading, please, I need the support. I need the help. If government can at least assist us, we are all humans. At least I need artificial leg at least for me to get what I'm doing. I have futures. I'm still small. I'm still younger age. I have something ahead to do. So I'm pleading if government can help us. Me too can give me at least artificial leg and give me something that I can be doing to help my future.
On that day, I was shot on the chest, and when I was shot on the chest by the Nigerian Army, while struggling with breath on the ground, the rest protesters, including one Mr. Patrick Okala, who was close to me, they now rushed me to one of the protest car, and they rushed me to the hospital. Although 7 o'clock did not meet me on the protest ground when I was shot, before they took me to the hospital. While going to the hospital, we went to 3 hospitals, but the first one just did first aid by putting honey in the hole and then wiped it up, plastered it, and gave me injection to sustain me to the next hospital. Okay, I struggled with breath until 2 a.m. when I was admitted at the Granville Hospital on that same, on the next day morning. So almost 7 hours I was struggling with breath, but thank God I was able to be treated. And like Madam Dabira, who came to help us in providing food and buying boxers, clothes for us, taking care of us in so many areas. Right from then till date, she was still there for us. If not, we would have been helpless. But I thank God for other good Samaritans who led help to us.
As of the 9th, Lekki was attacked. The same set of attack also came on to Alausa that night. By 6:45 p.m., when about 3 trucks of soldiers visited Lekki, same set of soldiers, 3 trucks with about 15 soldiers, visited Alausa too. And as at Toe too, they came with about 45 soldiers too, and they were overwhelmed because the protesters there had the support of the geographical location, 1, and 2, one way or the other, escaped the attacks of the Nigerian ruling class. What we want to say here, basically, is that the wind has blown, and we have seen the pouch of the hen. It is open and clear to the whole world, and even the Reddington Hospital had already clearly stated, because if all of us want to know, we don't want to ask them any question about who ordered anymore. We already know, and what we are asking the Nigerian ruling class, and that is why the Nigerian army had to withdraw, because they had already planned a specific set of lies before the panel, and those lies fell flat like packs of cards. And with the Reddington Hospital, which even Mr. Jide Fashola Sanwo-Olu visited that night and recorded, he put it on his Twitter account, and the same governor had already used that particular hospital to lie that it was only 1 person that was killed. Now that hospital has been able to come out openly to give us the open truth. What we are demanding for is that justice delayed is justice denied. It is very cocksure, and I think the panel does not need to go too much anymore. Those who have committed the heinous crimes, having been exposed at the panel, had withdrawn. And that one itself is a show of the fact that the Nigerian army were complicit in what happened exactly at Lekki, just as they did in October 21st, October 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, 25th, all over Lagos and all over the country. Feeling that they can use killings, they can use suppression to stop the change that Nigeria needs. Now, having decided that, you can listen to what is there. We have a column of crutches here, people moving with crutches. I can't imagine that there are people here who were shot at with live bullets as denied by the Nigerian army, and these are just the new set of people that you have seen. This particular team has took it upon itself to keep over 100 injured persons and have served as the government for them, have served as the human right for them, have served as the conscience for them. And you have a situation where the Nigerian ruling class is so wicked that since then till now, when all their lies have been exposed, none of them, none of the ruling class, whether the judiciary, whether the legislature or the executive, have been able to come out openly to say, let's even admit all of these persons in the hospital. Aside that, many of them, their welfare and all of that have been on self-help. How long will we continue to allow this? We are calling openly on Governor Jide Sanwo-Olu, President Muhammadu Buhari, and General Buratai, Inspector General Adamu, because aside the soldiers, the police officers led by the Commissioner of Police in Lagos State also attacked that same night. So we're asking all of them to own up to the heinous crime that they have committed. They should own up to the massacre that they have committed. Because if they do not own up now, Nigerians, working people, youths, all conscientious people will force them to own up.